Out of Time, Episode 1.
So do you have anything planned for after school? I was just thinking we should do something together.
Yeah, that would be fine if I didn't have band. You know how much that takes up my time. We have sectionals tonight.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot it was Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I know it's the beginning of the school year and all, but we start up in the summer, so we're all in our cycles by now.
Don't you ever get bored of it?
You've never been to the BOA Grand Nationals. The past 2 years have been amazing. I like meeting people from different cities and all the traveling.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. Could be fun. I just don't play an instrument.
If you wanted, you could probably play drums or something. Those are pretty easy to pick up.
Yeah, really. Don't they have that mentally handicapped person on drums?
He's really good at it.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, so are you excited for the new year? We've only got one more left until we graduate.
Yeah, but I don't know what I want to do in college. I know I'll probably end up being a music major, but I don't know if I want to get into music theory, performance, or education. What about you?
I haven't decided yet. Maybe some kind of art career. I don't think I'm very good at anything else.
What about that one other thing?
Seriously? You can't make a living being a medium.
Yeah, you can. Look at all those commercials on TV. Look at TV. They've got shows for people like that.
It's not like I can just tell my mom, I'm going to be a medium.
But you can see things. You know things.
You are the only person that knows, and I want it to stay that way. I don't want people to think I'm weird or crazy.
Yeah, I guess it would be weird for some people.
No kidding. I don't want to end up in a psych ward.
Well, we are here.
Let's go in.
Have you heard about Betsy?
Who's Betsy?
She was a junior from last year. I've heard that she vanished from the school.
From the school?
More like, in the school.
Seriously?
Would I lie?
You've been known to.
So, we should totally go through the school and look for her body or something.
Start in the attic.
The attic?
You haven't heard the stories about the attic?
No. What stories?
There's a door that leads to nowhere.
That's ridiculous, Simon. Who ever heard of a door going nowhere?
Actually, there is a house, I think in California, with a bunch of doors that go nowhere. It was supposed to channel spirits or something. It's a huge mansion that was never finished, and I guess they just kept adding to it.
I think I saw that on TV. The History Channel did a special, I think.
I remember watching that.
You watch the History Channel?
Yeah, my mom thinks it'll make me smarter.
Don't know if it's working. Hey, that hurt.
You deserved it.
Probably. So you want to look around after class?
I think we actually have a class up there.
Yeah, Brit Lit. We have that class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I guess they renovated over the summer and made some classrooms in the attic space.
We could always check it out before class then.
Let's wait for a bit. I don't want to get into trouble on my first day of school.
Right. And that would completely mess up me getting a chance at cheer captain.
Let's talk about it later.
Hey, Mom. Have you heard about that girl disappearing from the school?
I think I've read about it in the paper and also the newsletter that the PTO board sends out.
I don't remember hearing anything about it.
They didn't want it to get out and scare the students before classes started up.
We're practically adults. It's not like she was murdered or anything.
You don't know that, sweetie.
One of the guys at school that I'm friends with was talking about it. He said she disappeared from inside the school. I thought it was strange.
It is strange, but that's why it's been kept quiet.
It's almost weirder that the popular girl in school was talking to us about it. Like she was actually interested in what we were talking about.
I thought that's how your school was. Everyone talks with everyone.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to my room.
You are all done with your homework then?
Yep, just finished. I think I'll give Mandy a call. She's probably back from band practice by now.
Just don't talk the phone too long. I have a conference call with the client at 7 about a house I'm working on selling. He needs to get some remodeling work done before we can do any open houses. And I'm going to get the contractor on the other line.
Well, can I go out then?
Be back by 10.
Will do.
You're here. That didn't take long.
I took a shortcut this time.
There's a shortcut?
If you don't go on the main road and take the dirt road instead that goes between...
Yeah, I know where you were talking about. I can't believe your mom let you drive.
I was surprised with the whole disappearing Betsy thing. Did you know the PTO board sent out a memo to parents and they wanted to keep it hush-hush?
Really?
I wonder how Simon found out.
Consider how many conversations we've caught him eavesdropping on.
True.
Well, it's 8 now. How long can you stay?
Mom said till 10.
Want to see if I can dig anything up on my computer?
Sure. I didn't even think of doing that.
Let's go then. Do you want anything to drink? We've got some 7-Up in the fridge. There's also milk and water and I think some juice.
Nah, I'm alright.
Okay then. Not much is coming up, but there are a few results.
Click on that one. Scroll down a bit.
Betsy Frankel, a senior, was last seen inside the school by one of the teachers. An investigation was made and the teacher was cleared of any suspicion, but no evidence or leads have been discovered or made.
They don't mention the attic, do they?
Not that I can see. Do you want to sit down and look more?
I can't see well enough from behind you. You need to get a bigger monitor.
My parents said they'd get me one for Christmas this year. I'll have to wait.
This thing is tiny.
It's 17 inches. It's not that bad. I know. You are used to a 24-inch.
I can always look when I get back home.
Right. So I guess they did a police investigation and everything and couldn't find anything suspicious.
It doesn't say who the teacher was.
Yeah, I know. It's not like the teacher was a minor. Usually they release the names.
Maybe I can work on digging that up and asking the teacher about where he or she last saw her.
We can talk about it later. You might want to start heading home. I think it's supposed to rain tonight, and it's hard to see without the streetlights.
Living in the country sucks, doesn't it?
Sometimes.
Are you excited for class today?
I'm more interested on what is behind the door.
I wish they had Brit Lit more than twice a week. It's one of my most favorite subjects. Really, I like any sort of British history.
Why is that?
Thanks for eavesdropping.
Not like anything you talk about is ever really that much of a secret.
Except the missing girl.
Besides that...
Anyway, I find American history to be pretty void of culture. Mostly everything has European roots. I like to read about the source.
What about Native Americans? They are full of their own culture.
But what's changed in thousands of years?
Casinos?
I guess you have a point.
It's nothing like the Crusades, the fabulous tales of King Arthur and Robin Hood, the scandalous monarchy.
Well, here we are.
The attic.
You girls want to go in first?
I'm not afraid of a room.
What's wrong?
Something.
What do you mean, something?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
They did an excellent job with the remodel in here.
Yeah, they did. Want to open the door?
No, not now. Later.
Hi, killer.
Class is going to start soon. We can talk about it later. It's not like we have to mess with it right this minute. It's not going anywhere.
I called the seat in the back right corner.
Go for it.
I'm taking the seat up front, closest to the exit.
Why?
I like being in the front sometimes.
Okay.
So now that we're alone, what happened in there?
I know I tried to not make a big deal out of it, but it seriously creeped me out.
Did you feel something?
I saw something.
You did? Have you ever seen things before?
No, that's why it took me off guard. You were the only one who knows about my other sense, and I didn't want anyone to freak out. Especially Kendra.
What did you see then?
People. Almost as if they were shadows. They were hovering around that door. It looked as though they were lost.
Did you recognize any of them?
Some of them were older, and some younger. Weird clothes. I was wondering if anyone could have been Betsy, but I didn't know what she looked like.
We could go through the yearbooks now if you want. We still have a bit more time at lunch. We could go over to the library.
That's a good idea. I'm sort of afraid of what I'll find out, but I'm excited at the same time.
It's a new experience for you. I can understand that.
They were scared. I could feel it.
Let's just go to the library. Refocus yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got last year's yearbook. I don't remember what her last name was.
Frankel. I remember you reading it from the news article online.
Oh yeah, okay, let me see. Here she is.
Whoa.
You recognize her?
Totally. Even though the people I saw were pretty faint, I remember the face. It was like she turned to look at me. Almost straight through me.
So why do you think they were lost, or looked lost?
I don't know. Hell, I don't even know if all of them disappeared from here. Some looked old. I'm just not talking facial appearance. Their clothes looked old. Like they were out of our time.
Out of our time?
Like they were from the early 1900s. Victorian-style clothes.
That's when our school was built. They've obviously added on since then. I know the attic would be at least that old.
It's so weird. I wonder if they could see me.
Now I know why you wanted to sit up in the front.
With my back being that close to them, that's exactly why I was up near the front.
You're like never near the front.
Which is why Simon was surprised.
Should we tell him?
No.
What are you going to do then?
I'm going to see what's on the other side of that door.
Alone?
I mean, you guys can come with if you want. I'm not going to tell him about what I've seen. Like I said, I don't want to freak people out.
It could just be nothing?
Oh, there's something going on, all right. What that something is, totally beyond me.
Then why do you want to open that door?
I have to. I have to find out what's going on. Why those people are drawn to the door. What happened to them.
The answer just has to be on the other side then?
Yes.
But Simon said the door leads nowhere. Don't you remember him saying that?
I don't believe it. It's not like he's opened it and gone through.
True. So, when do you want to do it?
Well, it will have to be after school. When don't you have band practice?
We are off on Wednesdays. Tomorrow?
That's fine. It's not like you can prepare for this stuff.
What stuff?
Investigating the unknown.
We should tell Simon. He's going to wonder.
You can. I'm not.
Fine. I'll talk to him after school. He's got soccer practice, and we always have some time to chat before practice starts for both of us. What about Kendra?
What about her?
Are we going to tell her about it?
Do we need to?
Well, she's annoyingly persistent, like Simon in a way. I'd rather invite her than hear her whine and complain about us investigating the door without her.
She did sound interested in it.
That's what I mean.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Hey, Simon.
What's up?
Sasha wants to go and investigate the attic tomorrow. After school?
I don't have practice tomorrow.
I don't either. I thought you'd want to know about it since you were the one who brought up checking it out.
What's the big secret?
What do you mean?
Sounds like you were planning on going there without me.
The thought crossed my mind.
What about Kendra?
I'm telling her to. She's too nosy anyway. She'd find out soon enough, and I'd rather it be before than after. You know how whiny she gets when she doesn't get her way.
Tell me about it. I think the only reason she hangs around me is because I play soccer. Though, aren't cheerleaders supposed to hang around football players?
That's the stereotype.
Well, I think the only reason she ever is around you two is because of me. No offense or anything.
I take it as a compliment.
You guys are a bit over her head. She really is pretty thick.
We know.
So what time are you going up there? It would have to be when the classroom is still open.
We'd also have to go when the teacher isn't around.
Miss Hastings always sneaks off for a smoke break after school for about 10 minutes. At least, that's what I've been told. She apparently does that before class as well.
Gross.
I bet Sasha can smell her from the front of the classroom. I'm surprised she didn't say anything about it.
I think she had other stuff on her mind then.
The door?
There was something that bothered her about it. I don't want to go into detail, but it's the reason why she wants to investigate.
Well, I gotta go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah,
I guess I'll try and track down Kendra before class tomorrow.
good.
All ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nervous?
never mind that.
Can we just, get it over with already?
I'm going to go first.
I should go first in case something happens. I'm not scared of it.
Who said anyone was scared of it?
I didn't say anything.
What are you mumbling about?
Okay, here it goes. Absolutely nothing there. It's a closet.
Well, that was uneventful.
Good place for storing my cleats, though. The locker room gets packed. I need to work on expanding that.
Well, I'm getting out of here and heading for the mall. That was a waste of my time.
Sorry, Kendra.
At least we included you.
Whatever.
I should probably head home. My mom knows my schedule.
Me too.
I'm going to just stay here for a minute.
Want me to stay with?
No.
Fine then. See you later.
Bye. Whew. Okay, door. I know there's more to you. I can still see the people around me. What are you hiding? Oh, great. Miss Hastings is back. Hell! I better hide. Whoa. Seriously? Creepy. Where the hell did this come from? A Gothic-style staircase and huge room from out of nowhere? Hello? Is someone there? Seriously, if there's someone there, I'm listening. There has to be someone here. There are candles lit. Someone had to light them. What the hell? The door just disappeared? This is nuts!
This is Out of Time.
Who the hell are you?
Mankus Everidge. How do you do?
Not really that great right now. Where did you come from?
I came from here. I haven't left. Welcome to my house.
Your house? This is a school.
I've heard that one before.
By who?
A girl called Betsy. Many years ago.
What do you mean, many years ago? She's only been missing a year.
A year in your time. Not mine.
Mr. Mankus? Whatever you were called. How do I get out of here? What happened to the attic?
As I said, this is a place out of time. Your school, your attic, may not exist outside of this place.
What do you mean? What about my friends? My mom?
You'll be lucky ever to see them again.
Where's Betsy then?
She found her way back, so to speak.
Can you stop talking in riddles?
Go over to the corner there and tell me what you see. I know you have the gift. Hardly anyone without it ever comes here.
You mean the feelings I get? The things I see sometimes?
Impressions of the past and future. Premonitions at times. Yes.
Fine, I'll go over. I see 3 words.
What are the words?
The first is art. The second is Greece. The third is judge.
Ah.
What does that mean?
She left this place and became an artist.
But she's only a teenager. Her work couldn't have been that developed.
No, she failed. She ended up working in a kitchen, hence the grease.
What about the word judge?
There was a fire. She became badly burned, and the fire was a result of poor maintenance. She sued the restaurant, and the judge awarded her millions.
So she's set then.
Yes.
When did all this happen?
Your future, perhaps. Or maybe your past. Who knows?
So how do I get back?
You can wait for a door to appear, or in trying to find the one you originally came through. I can't guarantee you'll find your way back. Sometimes they never do. They just get lost.
So who were the people outside the attic door? Betsy was there and she found her way out.
Out of time. She didn't end up where she should be. Her imprint is yearning for her past life.
I don't know if I believe in all that. What if she's here the whole time?
You can try to find her. Just be wary of the doors in this house. Some lead nowhere. Some lead out of here. Some lead to another room in the house. They are always changing.
Can you help me find my way back?
I could, but then I would be lonely again.
Why can't you leave?
The doors don't lead anywhere for me.
None of them?
In the house, They're all to the house. The exterior doors all lead to a closet. Only for me.
What about the windows? I've seen some here and there. It's too dark to see what's out there.
Ah yes, sometimes the windows show what is on the other side of the door. If you can find a window and see what's on the other side.
What time are you from?
I don't know. I've been here since I was a child.
A child? How old were you?
10. I don't know what happened exactly. All I know is my parents went to go out to get groceries and they never came back. When I went to go looking for them, I realized all doors led to closets. I've met people who tried to give an explanation of why this is happening, but I've given up trying to fight this prison.
Where do you get food? Supplies? Candles?
Through the doors. Whenever I open a door, I always find something I need on the closet floor.
So it's almost like you were chosen to be here?
I guess I'm the caretaker of time.
Time travel, more like it.
Are you going to go then?
I have to. I have to find my way back. They'll all be looking for me.
Unless you find your present time. But that's very rare.
Do people ever get lost and come back to you?
That's what happened to Betsy. I'm not sure if she found a way back to her own time, though. It was at least close enough, I'd say.
Well, I'm ready to get back.
Look for the windows, then.
Okay.
Out of Time Episode 1 features Elizabeth Iezzi as Sasha, Elhayym Campbell as Mandy, Jason Kilgore as Simon, Amanda Cooper as Sasha's mom, Russell Gold as Mankus, and Elliott Skywalker as Kendra. Sound effects by Sound Dogs. Music by Kevin McLeod. Out of Time was written and produced by April Sadowski. Copyright 2011. For more information on Out of Time, please visit our website at another.us.